Alright everyone.
Aye man.
Alright orchid.
Love it.
Welcome back to the Magpie Channel TV. On this one, we're going to talk about the upcoming kits for next season. Thankfully, Adidas are back next year. We've been teased this week with our stars wearing the retro kits. We've seen Bruno in this one, Joe Linton in that one, Anthony Gordon in this classic as well. That's my favourite ever. And then we've seen Alexander Isak, as you've just noticed on that video I played there, with that classic blue one as well. So there's plenty to get into in this video. Make sure you smash a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and drop me a comment below. If you could bring back any retro Newcastle United kit, which one would it be? So I've loved that this week. What a nice little winter break to have these images to look at, where obviously Adidas have been promoting their new Predator boot, which is class as well, by the way. Lovely retro touch on the legendary Predator boot. But at the same time, when interviewing Newcastle United players, they've been rocking the retro designs, and Joe Linton and Bruno were loving them both on This Is Football, and Isak as well on Sky Sports Premier League. So brilliant stuff. Love those retros, and there's just something about the players of today wearing the kits of yesteryear. It's a nice image, it's a nice throwback, and I'm a big fan of it. We've seen Callum Wilson rocking one last season as well, so it's a lovely touch. They look good in them, nearly as good as me in this one. I love this one as well, by the way. I love the shield on the back, and when you get close to this kit, I'll just bring it right in for you. You can see the Newcastle United detail in the white stripes there. That's what you want. That's the kind of quality we're looking for in the new ones next season. So, Adidas are back. Custore, bye-bye. Thank you very much. See you later. Even though, I tell you what, I like some of Custore's designs. I think this season's have smashed it, especially the home kit. Nicest home kit we've had in forever, for me. So it's up to Adidas to better that next year. And no matter what Adidas bring out, and I'm sure they'll bring out loads of retro ranges and training wear and everything else, they will fly off the shelves. Newcastle United with Adidas will be increasing the retail side of things at St James's Park and beyond. So on the websites and other stores popping up with a lot more ranges to do with the club, leisure wear, kits, throwback, retro range, everything, like we've just talked about. Everything will be coming out from Adidas. The three stripes are returning, and they will be taking all your money, I'm sure of it, because the designs would expect will be top class. So what we're going to do in this video is go from some links by Footy Headlines. They are normally pretty spot on with their estimations and their rumours. Some will just be concept designs, but this is what they say they have had inside info on. Before we talk about their designs, I might have a clue or two. I was lucky enough to be invited to the Adidas event a couple of months back in town with Pete Graves and Rob Lee and Newcastle United players up on that stage as well. And the audience, it was a very small audience, but I was there and had a chance to chat to Adidas executives and the build up that event during the week. So that was a great experience, and they gave me a hint or two, but it's all NDA and I can't disclose what they will look like. But I'll tell you this, these kits you're about to see now from Footy Headlines are actually very close indeed. They are along the right lines. Now, well, first of all, we'll get this one out of the way before we get into the proper ones. When I say proper, I say what I think, right? What I think. I'm not saying it will be. What I think will be the designs, or close to the designs of the new touring kits. And I don't think it'll be this one. We've seen this one come out not so long ago with the grey onyx, that Adidas style colour on the kit there. That one was a bit of a downer to fans. They weren't too happy with that one. I don't think it'll be that one at all. I cannot see it being that. It's a bit too dull. It's a bit too boring. Surely when Adidas come back, they are going to want to really put it out there and catch the eye and get the demand going. So away from the grey, I'm saying they'll go blue. They'll go blue. They'll have a blue theme on this kit. There'll be a little blue outline, and this was nicely crafted up there. I think it was from Footy Highlands, or they might have took it from somewhere else, but that's where I got it. You'll see it on screen now. Bruno in it as well. This is a great little mock-up. This looks pretty real, to be fair. From a distance, if you weren't paying attention, you'd think it was Bruno celebrating that kit. We'll get an even better one soon with Isak. But that blue trim, that style, that design is kind of what we will be going for. I think there might be less stripes. I think it'll be more of a thicker stripes on the Adidas kits next season, so it won't be like this one. I really don't think it'll be like this one where there's thin stripes. It'll be more like that NTL one of the early 2000s where it's very thick stripes and about 3 of them. That's how I see this kit going, but I do think it will have a blue trim to it as well. And these images here, take my money. I think that's lovely. I think that's absolutely lush. I'd be delighted with that. Blue's my favourite colour. So the one I've seen before with Anthony Gordon in it, that blue detail, that blue outline, I think it'll be along those lines with thicker stripes. So like you're seeing with that mock-up kit there, I think it could be that one. I think that's going to be pretty much bang on to how the home kit will look next season. The importance to me with these kits though is they've got to get the logos right as well. They've got to get the seller right in the middle of the shirt. They've got to get it matched up to the colour scheme that's going on, which is what I think Castore did very well this year. Just having the black and white seller, having the away colours match it up as well, and the main sponsor in the middle of the shirt. Something that Funny 88 really struggled to do, and that blue Funny 88 just always stood out and always ruined a lot of the kit designs for me. So I'm glad to see them gone. Sellers in now, and I'm sure it'll look nice and tidy with the Adidas logos. What's rumoured to come back for next year as well, on probably the third kit, will be the trefoil logo. So the retro Adidas logo there, not the new one that they're promoting, the 3 one, or even written like this. You know, they might mix things up. But that trefoil logo will probably be coming onto a third kit. I'm saving the best to last, by the way, the away one. Wait for that. I bet you can guess what it is going to be resembled on. But the third kit as well, I would say, is going to be like this one from back in the day as well. And no doubt it's going to be white and green again. It's going to have some sort of connection to Saudi. We've had this one rumoured to be the one next year. This could be the kit for the third one, the white and green. Looks smart, looks simple, and if you whack a retro logo on there, you can really give that a nice, smart look. So that's that one, although on Footy Headlines they're trying to say that it would be a green one, which reminds me of that mid-2000s one with Michael Owen and that scoring away to Blackburn. If you remember that one, that's the one that looks like. So maybe they could try and modernise something a little bit there and have that kind of green kit, but I think they could go for that white-green one, which I liked back in the day. I remember having that as a full kit one as a Ben. So, the beauty, the best until last. They are surely going to remake that famous 95-96 kit. They'd be daft not to, wouldn't they, to be fair? This is an instant bestseller if you remake that one. It'll fly off the shelves, and this is a modern twist on it here. We can see Isaac celebrating a goal, and I'm sure we'll be seeing plenty of that next season, we'll hope. And that is a nice, really nice mock-up there. I'm a huge fan of that one. That one will be a big seller. And not to forget that just like this one back in the mid-90s, Adidas will have long sleeve versions of the kits as well. Manchester United, they've got that this season with Adidas. Newcastle will have them back. I'm a big fan of long sleeve kits, to be fair. So this one, away, remade in those colours, in that style, can't go wrong. David Ginola special, Les Ferdinand, you name it, bringing it back. And that's class. I love that new one there that's been mocked up. I mean, why not just bring that out? I think the seller goes nicely, the Adidas, the little trim, everything. The design on that is absolutely unbelievable. If they can get that going, if they can get that close, which I think it will be, like I said, loads of money for the club, loads of revenue coming in there. Darren Eales will be laughing all the way at the piggy bank, and hopefully we can get some more signings in with those kits, because the revenue should go up with the backing of Adidas. Obviously a big £40 million deal we've got with them now, and obviously the kit sales from these designs I think would be very popular. But let me know, would they be popular? Would you be buying any of those kits that you've seen on the screen there? What are Newcastle missing out on? What kind of kits would you like to see us do with Adidas coming back? I can't wait though, exciting times. Even this year, the queue for the home kit this year and everyone getting the Champions League badges on the kits and everything was mental for a good month. I remember opening day, kit launch, I was there for every single kit, the home, away and third, and all of them were absolutely chocker. In particular, that black and white one on a nice summer's day. So I'm scared to think just how mental the scenes will be outside the Stadium Club shop and beyond for the new kits. I'm sure they will be absolutely crazy. Huge queues. I mean, people were waiting hours last time. People were getting stuck in lifts and everything at the stadium last time for the kit launches. So if it's Adidas, and I'm sure they'll be putting on a few extra things to mark the launch of it, you know, even just the rumours. We've seen flags on the Tyne Bridge, wall murals and everything, you know, paintings around town, logos here, there and everywhere. So I'm sure we'll see a big special launch from Adidas, and it'll be quite a spectacle and quite the queue if you're waiting to get one of these new kits. Let's hope the better with the deliveries than Castore works. I know plenty of people were messaging me and telling me that they were waiting months for their kits to be delivered from Castore. Absolutely terrible. And that's the main thing I want to see improved from Adidas and from the club this summer, is the retail side of things, the kits and the production and the presentation and the delivery. The website needs a massive remake. The website is still stuck in the past. Our website just isn't good enough. The shop needs working on, and we can make so much more money, man. There's so much more potential. It's like when we went to PSG and you went in their mega store, crazy the amount of stuff they've got. Milan, and then I know Newcastle United owners and Eels and Silverstone did go to these places and Dortmund and stuff and looked at what they were selling and looked at the merchandise that was on offer there, and they saw the potential in what Newcastle should be doing as well, really capitalising on our passionate, loyal fan base and giving them a chance to invest more in the club and have more Newcastle United themed stuff and Adidas and everything else. Because even when you go around, Tottenham, West Ham away, great stores, massive, you know what I mean? You think, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Not capitalising on it, but I'm sure there'll be plenty for you. Get saving now. Get saving now. Get your Wongas ready because you're going to be splashing the cash on these new Adidas kits. Cheers for watching, everyone. Make sure you drop a like on this one, subscribe to my channel TV, and I'll see you on the next one.